I'm right now, as you know, in a very tough reelection race in Texas. The Democrats, Chuck Schumer has made clear I'm his number one target. The Democrats intend to spend over $100 million to defeat me in Texas. We just had a poll last week that showed it as a 1-point race, and yet we can expect Mitch again not to spend any money to defend me, which means that the only way that we hold on is if the folks watching this show go to tedcruz.org right now.
So everybody's favorite senator in the whole wide world, Ted Cruz, he's been on Fox News numerous times begging for small dollar donations. And despite the fact that he claims that he relies heavily and mostly on small dollar donations, a Ted Cruz-linked super PAC recently disclosed that he received a $215,000 donation from none other than iHeartRadio, which of course hosts his podcast.
But now, with iHeart stepping in to distribute and promote, the reach is going to be that much broader. And I think that's really exciting because this was always about really equipping our listeners. If you're going to battle to save the country, if you're going to take on the cultural Marxist, if you're going to take on the socialist and the people coming at everything that built America, you need the tools, you need the information, you need to know what's going on.
Ted Cruz hosts 3 to 5 podcasts every single week, which really is pretty astonishing considering the fact that he's a sitting senator, which really just goes to show that senators in general don't do a damn thing while they're in office.
I think it's weird for a U.S. senator to do 5 podcast episodes a week. Yeah. I'm not wrong,
That's
right?
right. No, that's right. I mean, it's very time consuming. Like when I appear on a podcast, it takes time. But being the host, and he normally does 3 a week. So that was actually news for me that he was up to 5. He's a media personality. He's not serious about being a senator.
I feel like there's some level at which maybe you'll help. If you beat him, you help him. Because I think he really just wants to do that full time, which again, no shade.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Right,
but I mean, you might be giving him a hand.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do. He's not a serious legislator.
I'm filling out my bracket and inviting you to enter our Cruz College Championship Pick'em contest. Here's my bracket, the Elite Eight. I have UConn against Iowa State. I have North Carolina against Baylor. I have Houston against Texas Tech. I have Purdue against Texas. I will admit it's very much a homer bracket, but I'm a Texan. In the Final Four, I have UConn against Baylor. I have Houston against Texas. In the finals, I have Houston against Baylor. And calling the championship right now, I am calling the 2024 men's NCAA winner as the University of Houston. Go Cougs. And sign up right now. Go to tedcruz.org/hoops. Enter who you think the winner will be. And if you win, you can win a chance to play hoops with me. So go to tedcruz.org/hoops and enjoy the tournament. I actually spent a good chunk of the day Friday playing basketball because we just had nothing else to do. So I played hoop.
Questions around Ted Cruz's Verdict podcast have been swirling for years as ethics groups have suggested that the publicity and advertising iHeart provides to Cruz constitute a gift worth millions of dollars. The Truth and Courage PAC, affiliated with Senator Ted Cruz, reported receiving $215,000 in digital revenue from iHeartMedia. iHeartMedia is a registered lobbying group and has reported spending about $50 million lobbying members of Congress since 2003, including at least 2 bills that went before Cruz's Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation. The fact that the legality of the payments to Cruz's Truth and Courage PAC is even debatable shows how murky our campaign finance laws are. So far, it seems like iHeartMedia might have gotten away with saying the payments to the super PAC are a coincidence and nothing to do with compensating Cruz for working on his podcast for free, quote unquote, of course. Cruz has a lot to contend with than ethics complaints, as he is currently polling neck and neck with Colin Allred and could very well lose his seat in November, which we all hope that he does, man. Let's get Cruz out of here. If you got some money to give it to the Lose Cruz PAC, give it to Colin Allred. But, this is America, so give it wherever you want. But let's get Cruz out of here, man, please.